How many levels of the government are there in our country? Answer. The government works at three different levels. Question number two. What was Gandhiji demand? Answer. The Gandhiji demanded that all adults should have the right to vote. Question number three. What happens if someone commits a crime? Answer. If there is a dispute or if someone has committed a crime, we find people in a court. Question number four. What is universal adult franchise? Answer. Universal adult franchise means that all adults in the country are allowed to vote. Question number five. Write some examples of institutions that are part of the government. Answer. Some example of institutions that are part of the government are the Supreme Court, the Indian Railway, and the Bharat Petroleum. Question number six. What are the different levels of the government? Answer. The government works at different levels. At the local level, at the level of the state, and the level of the national. Question number seven. What was the unfair practice of according to the Gandhiji? Question number seven. Answer. In India, before independence, only a small minority was allowed to vote. This was the unfair practice according to Gandhiji. Question number eight. According to Gandhiji, Young India, who should be given the right to vote? Answer. According to Gandhiji, Young India, all adults should be given the right to vote. Question number nine. Which type of the government would you prepare to have in the place you live in? Why? Answer. We should prepare to have a democratic government because it is a government by the people, for the people, and the of the people. Question number 10. Why government needs to control resources and protect the territory of a country? Government needs to control resource and protect the territory of a country so that the people can feel secure. Question number 11. When a person can approach the court? Answer. If a person feels that a particular law is not being followed, for example, that they were not hired for a job because of their religion or caste, he or she may approach the court and claim that the law is not being followed. Number 12. What do you mean by representative democracy? Answer. In a representative democracy, people do not participate directly but instead choose their representatives through an election process. These representatives meet and make decisions for the entire population. Question number 13. Why do you think the government needs to make rules for everyone in the form of law? Answer. The government needs to make rules for everyone in the form of laws to maintain peace and in order to in the society. With the help of laws, government establish equality and justice in the society. Question number 14. Do you think it is important for people to be involved in the decision that affect them? Give two reasons for your answer. Answer. Yes, it is important for people to be involved in decisions that affect them because people understand their issues in better way and can suggest better solution to solve those issues. Question number 15. There was a time when the government did not allow women and the poor to participate in election comment. Answer. In the earliest form of government allowed only men who owned property and were educated to vote. This means that women, the poor, the property less, and the uneducated were not allowed to vote. The country was governed by the rules and regulations that these few men made. Question number 16. The government is responsible for so many different things. How it manages to all this? Answer: the government works at different levels, at the local level, at the level of the state, and at the national level. The local level means in the village, town, or locality. The state level would cover an entire state like Haryana and Assam, and the national level relates to the entire country. Question number 17. Name two essential features of the democratic government. Answer: two essential features of democratic governments are: one, in a democracy, it is the people who give the government to make a decision and enforce laws. They do this through the election in which they vote for a particular person and elect them. Number two, in a democracy, the government has to explain its action and defend its decision to the people. Question number 18. What is a monarchy system of government? Answer: monarchy is a form of government in which the monarch, king or queen, has the power to make a decision and run the government. The monarch may have a small group of people to discuss matters with, but the final decision making power remains with the monarch. Kings and queens do not have to explain their action or defend the decision they take. Question number 19. What was the suffrage movement? What did it accomplish? Answer: all over Europe and USA, women and the poor have had fight for participation in the government. Women's struggle to vote got strengthened during this First World War. This movement is called a women's suffrage movement, as the term suffrage usually means a right to vote. American women got the right to vote in 1920, while women in the UK got to vote on the same term as men some years later in 1928. Question number 20. What was the voting system in India before independence? What ideas did Gandhiji express in the journal Young India about voting system? Answer: in India before independence, only a small minority was allowed to vote. Writing in the journal Young India in 1931, Gandhiji said, "I cannot possibly bear the idea that a man who has got wealth should get the vote, but man who has got character but no wealth or literacy should have no vote, or that man who honestly works by the sweat of his brow day in a and day out should not have the vote for the crime of being a poor man." Question number 21. What are the function of the government? The function of the government: one, it takes a decision about where to build roads and schools, or how to reduce the price of onion when they get too expensive, or ways to increase the supply of electricity. Number two, it also take action on many social issues. Number three, it runs postal and railway services. Number four, it is responsible for ensuring that all its citizens have enough to eat and have good health facility. 5. In case of or natural disaster like the tsunami or an earthquake, government organizes aid and assistance for affected people. Question number 22. What do you understand by the word government? List 5 ways in which you think the government affects your daily life. Answer: the word government refers to a governing body that makes decisions and gets things done for the welfare of its citizens. 5 ways in which the government affect our daily life. 1. It takes the decisions such as where to build roads and schools, how to reduce the price of onion when they get too expensive, etc. It takes action on many social issues. It runs the postal and railway services. It is responsible for ensuring that all its citizens have enough to eat and have good health facilities. In case of our natural disaster like the tsunami or an earthquake, government organizes aid and assistance for the affected people. Question number 23. Which of the statement below is correct? Correct those sentences that think it need correction? A. Monarchy, the country's citizens are allowed to elect more whoever they want. B. In a democracy, king has absolute power to rule the country. C. In a monarchy, people can raise questions about a decision the monarch takes. Answer is incorrect. Correct statement for A. Monarchy is a kind of government where the monarch, a kind of hereditary rulers, someone who inherit their office, is the head of the state. B also is incorrect. Correct statement in democracy, it is the people who give the government this power. They do this through election in which they vote for particular person and elect them. C also is incorrect. Correct statement is in a monarchy, kings and queens do not have to explain their action or defend the decision they take. Question number 24. Gandhiji strongly believed that every adult in India should be given the right to vote. However, a few people do not share his views. They feel that illiterate people who are mainly poor should not be given the right to vote. What do you think? Do you think this would be a form of discrimination? Give 5 points to support your views and share this with the class. Answer: denying poor and illiterate people from voting to do not sound good. Yes, this is a form of discrimination. All adults should have right to vote because number one, people should not be discriminated on the basis of illiteracy and poverty. Number two, illiterate and poor people are also the citizen of the country and hence should not be debarred from the voting. Number three, all citizens are equal in the eyes of the Constitution. Question number 25. Differentiate between the democracy and monarchy form of the government. Difference between the democracy and monarchy form of the government. Number one, in democracy, it is the people who give the government this power. They do this through the election in which they vote for a particular person and elect them. Monarchy, the monarch or king or queen has the power to make decision and run the government. The monarch may have a small group of people to discuss matter with, but the final decision making power remains with the monarch. But two, in a democracy, the government has to explain its action, defend its decision to the people. Number two, in monarchy, kings and queens do not have to explain their action or defend the decision they take. Number three, it is elected by the people. Number three, in monarchy, the crown is passed from one generation to another. In democracy, people are considered equal. In monarchy, people are not considered equal.